guys, what's up? If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm Kiara, and today I'm gonna start playing this visual novel called Cinderella Phenomenon. It looks really pretty, like the art is gorgeous, the music is really nice, and the characters are like good shit, okay? I am ready to simp. Let's get right into it. I've never played this before, so this is a blind playthrough. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was a crystallum lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was a crystallum tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy, and the tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. Oh, I like that duality there. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. There can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. Ah yes, the law of hemodynamics. The kingdom was at peace for a time. And one day a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic, and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. Oh, okay. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was the usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted, and the humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Aww. I like this premise so far. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think that we are wicked, so be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the lucis bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light was once again triumphed. I read that wrong, but it's okay. Shh, don't tell nobody. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will be. I swear I can read, I promise. Okay. Patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract. Sign here. Can I type my name? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's really cool. Prologue. Ice Princess. My name is Kiara Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. At least, that's who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. I really love this art, oh my god. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I'm nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare, but no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There's two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio, the fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. Oh shit, is Voldemort in this? Alright, you two were hired to work, not talk. Yeah, bitches, just stand around gossiping. We're sorry, Your Highness, as can only be expected from the likes of them. Fucking poor people, am I right? Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. These victims are weak. Angel would be better off without the dead weight. Good God, I'm kind of a bitch. If it were up to Mother, the cursed would have been banished from Angel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore. Was she cursed? Was she weak? And she will not come back, ever. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. Ooh, why is she smirking like that? Okay, I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Oh, is that my dad? Good morning, Kiara. Good morning, Your Majesty. Do you have to call your dad Your Majesty? Good morning, Kiara. Is that like my stepmom? Oh, yep. Confirmed. Kiara. Ophelia. Ophelia Widensov. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. Oh, that's kind of cute. She was just a baker. Oh, that's actually kind of, I ship it. It's cute. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Ooh. Hello. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother. Oh, okay. Ooh, never mind. Bored and quiet as usual. Not really into the stepbrother thing, but 2 years my junior. Okay, so he's like 2 years younger than me and my stepbrother. Okay, never mind. And he's the younger of Ophelia's children. He's mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. That's interesting. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and he's easy to deal with. But his older sister... My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I've ever had the displeasure of knowing. Damn. Princess Kiara, God of a bitch. Emmeline. Why did I say that with such an accent? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Reading like a nerd. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Kiara. She's nice, I like her. She's sweet. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emmeline Wedensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we're blood, and as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be crown princess. Perhaps steal my place. I'll never let that happen. Okay, now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh yes, there's so many and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. Oh, I'm happy that you like them. She's so sweet. I love her. I feel like she's either gonna die or she's gonna be like the main antagonist. Like, she's just way too sweet. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That's because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing that they can have things they do not deserve. Damn. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Kiara? The atmosphere shifts, and the air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea of what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild NGL after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I'm endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave mother out of this. There's I wonder what happened to the mother, like, there's some tension here. Dear, please. Kiara, darling, your father didn't mean to. I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Oh, Ophelia's kind of sweet too. Kiara, you will show your mother respect. She's not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done, excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I've never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he's ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one who was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? What man dares to speak to me? Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline. Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fritz Gerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. Oh, okay, we're not related. He's kind of cute. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. Ooh, I kind of like that. He got cute. Okay. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. Okay. I see where the ship is coming. Alright, you should wait in the throne room then. Thank you. Ooh, he's cute. Princess? Yes? You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, princess. Oh, that is so sweet. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Kiara, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Oh shit, I do not look happy about that. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She is your sister and you'll treat her and Rod as if they were your blood. 2 days from now, you're going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Oh, damn. She'd been quarantining before it was cool. Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. NGL was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful NGL really is. Kiara, a princess, must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline and she'll show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be. Oh, damn. So he do kind of have a spine. Okay. Are we clear? Kiara. Understood. And then she forgets. That sounds like me. Okay, the last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? How do you know I won't get robbed and stabbed the moment I step out? Times have changed. People change. That's precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I'll see you later. Who's this little chibi? Delora? Do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Oh, they're dolls. That's so sad. Unlike humans, they'll never betray me. Okay, I kind of like this princess, though. I mean, she's kind of a bitch, but, like, she's just been through a lot. She's been through some shit. They'll never hurt me. They'll always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. It's kind of weird. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep these celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me that she still cared, in her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness, I swear I can read. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. Oh, another man. Good morning, Your Highness. Ooh, okay, hold on. Look at, it's got the green hair. I like it. I like it. Looks kind of nice. Little bit of a smirk there. Okay, okay, he cute. He cute. Who's this guy? Sir Mithros? The royal advisor. Oh, okay, he's like Jafar. He's like a cute green Jafar. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. Okay, yeah, never mind, that's kind of creepy. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. Yeah, I see why, man. He's talking to portraits. It's kind of weird. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Yeah, he kind of has that sinister squint. You know what I'm saying? Like the squinty eyes and the little smirk. Always beware the royal advisor. Like, always. Alright, are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Yeah, he kind of suspicious. I mean, he cute, but suspicious. Your Majesty. Kiara, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Kiara. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You'll get to know your sister better, you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of NGL, about her subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Fuck the people. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Damn, I mean, she's been through some shit, man. I feel bad, like, Who hurt this girl? Mother warned me. I swear. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Kiara. I wonder if her mother was like a witch or a fairy or something. If you would only open your eyes, you'd be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there's no good in you. Kiara, Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I had just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I'd been left alone. I did not see him for months. I'd barely even heard his voice. You can't rely on anyone but yourself. You can't trust anyone but yourself. This is what you've taught me. Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They don't deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Kiara. Enough, I've already said that I'll go. Everyone's waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Kiara, it'll be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Hello, how can I help? How do you say that? Viorica? Viorica. That would be my US guess. Okay, Princess Emmeline, how good to see you. I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. These are peasant dolls. Oh, she's in a little blanket hoodie. It looks like the little ones that people put on their live 2D models. It's so cute. Alright, I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, princess. I'd never let anything happen to you. Oh, damn, dude. Just to have my heart. Can we get married, like now? Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. He's so sweet. And look at that smile. Look, he's so happy. I'm really liking this dude, and let's get married. Is that an option? You ask the impossible of me. There's no need to be formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's come along as well. It's been a while, Viorica. Did he talk or did the bunny talk? It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Kiara. The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. Oh, my apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters. Whoa, okay. Back away, peasant girl. Go back to your poor dolls. I'm sorry? Yeah, fucking pardon? Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. Oh, I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. Sorry, my peasant friend is down bad. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. It smells like peasant in here. Yes, of course, I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess. I can barely breathe in here. I can't. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is peasant air. I just want to go back to the palace. Beautiful lady. Good morning. She is really pretty. I like the long red hair. Up until this point, I'd always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Oh, damn. I'm just like, hey, you're more hot than my mom. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go fetch them for you. I'll be just one moment, Emmeline. Why is she smiling at me? Oh, why is she looking at me? Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. Ah, that lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Jeez. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. A fairy? Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good, I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again as well, Rod. Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. She's just instantly regretting this. While I'm out, I'm the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I'm the plague. There's some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse. The staring or her company. Damn, she really hates this girl. Oh, Kiara, look, a street performance. It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance. Boy, good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. That's cool. Got the cherry blossoms. Isn't that pretty, Kiara? Cherry blossoms are for peasants. And are those the princesses over there? It's an honor to have you in attendance. He kinda cute too, like, I don't know how old he is though, because he kinda looks like he'd be Rod's age. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There's performers like this all around Angel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. Kiara's such a fucking mood. Like, I get it. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angiel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Kiara. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. And that means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. Oh, look how sad she is. I just want us to be closer, Kiara. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. Damn. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Stop. He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait. Don't follow me. Oh. I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the street. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And I'm not happy. How dare these poor people be happy? I heard a niece lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Kiara made sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Anise, was that the name of that one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise... These names are kind of throwing me off. I know that Anise, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's a complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be crown princess. Ouch! Damn. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now I've become second best. I'm Kiara Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III, and the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. I'm of royal blood, and she's nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss, let us return to the palace. Huh? Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. This is just so sad. Everyone just hates her, but like, they wonder why she's so cold, but then everyone hates her. It's so sad. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing, but who? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Delora sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? See, I knew there was something about her. I knew she was like a fairy or like a witch or something. Delora? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. She a witch. Hope you're ready, princess. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What's happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time, but right now I'm here to give you something, princess. Oh shit. Oh no. It's going down. What's this? Cinderella's very own glass slipper. It's beautiful, too beautiful. And then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch. Smart girl, I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Oh man. Oh shit, dude. Oh fuck. It's curse time, baby. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Oh man. Oh man. Hey. Wake up, girl. Huh? Where? Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your own crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions. I'm not delusional. I'm Kiara Riella Breton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Breton III and the crown princess of Angiel. Right, the king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you're most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I'm wearing tattered clothes and I don't even have shoes on. No, 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 no. No, I can't be a poor person. This can't be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. This is, and it all floods back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in. Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You don't understand. I'm Crown Princess Kiara Riella Breton. I must speak with my father. As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I'm addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only make way for the king. The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Father. I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty. What's this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even Father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where's your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He's looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. Damn. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. Oh, at least he's a nice king, but... it's so sad. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. I don't want your pity, Father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. Wait, where's Fritz? Where's my knight in shining armor? I watch as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where's your home, girl? There's nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Just leave me. Now look here, our orders were... leave me alone. Suit yourself, can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that I've just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father doesn't recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they're always so nice to me. That's only because you're the crown princess. They'll only ever think of what they can take from you. I'm trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I'm the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. Damn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a great day, and we will be back next time with the next chapter.